Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and we have 5 new Twosuns. This one is the TS267. I've done a bunch of videos and everything on it, so awesome Twosun. I love it. I've been waiting for these Twosuns for a while because they got lost in the mail or whatever, the first batch, and then they had to resend them to me, so now I finally got them. It did take a couple months. This is a fixed blade. I forget the number. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't even remember getting this one. And one of the Twosuns that I thought I got, I did not get, so I actually have that one on the way right now as well, which was the one I was most excited about. But this is a 14C28M blade, Mazwan Mokhtar design, and it is a burlap micarta. I'm not a big fan of their micarta. It does have good geometry for a small fixed blade. It is rather comfortable, but it's very slim in the hand. So the jimping is definitely aggressive, which is good. Almost a straight back, but it is a drop point. A lot of belly. Very cool, very comfortable. Let's check out the sheath. Just a regular belt clip Kydex sheath. Good retention, though. I'll give it that. Yeah, nice retention. Very cool. And one thing that I do like, too, is I can always switch these scales in the future. I could totally make some of my own. T8s are what's holding it in. Let's check out the next one. So, I already did open these because I wanted to make sure the right ones came. This is a new button lock. And I think they did this one pretty good. So this one is a night morning design. It is a clip point blade, but I like that it's a straight clip. Is it perfect? Yeah, it's a straight clip point, which I do like. Now, the one thing I don't like is that instead of 14C, most of these came in D2. But I think what happened is Twosun ran out and wasn't able to get 14C, so they had to substitute with D2. That's my guess. But very comfortable in the hand, especially when you get up tight to the blade. We have a black washed blade, so we're not going to have to worry about corrosion too much. The geometry is really good on this, like really, really good. It is a flat grind. I'm not a big fan of the plunge grind because you can see how thick it gets right here and how it drops down to this very thin edge. I mean, a very thin edge. Look at that. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I technically could cut in a choil right there. Either way, it looks like these thumb studs are movable. I'm not positive on that, though. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I'm not positive about that. It does have a solid lockup, at least right now. Closed position, no detent lash, which has been very common with all the button locks from Twosun that I've tried so far. They've all had some pretty significant, either one, they had detent lash, or two, they had like the stiffest detent ever. So I do think they're finally starting to get it down pat. I'm not, I guess this is G10. It doesn't look like micarta to me. I'm not positive. I'm guessing it's G10 though, because it does not look like micarta at all. Thumb studs are really good. The detent system, or what they're using as a detent, is pretty good. Thumb studs are a little big, a little sharp, but they're still easy to access. Well, fairly easy to access. I mean, they're really easy to access. It's just they're big. So that it's tight to the scale, but I can hit it down here or on top. So there's multiple places to put your finger. So in that case, it is easy to access. Clip looks good. And yeah, I'm guessing this one's going to be a pretty cool one. Let's get to the next one. Oh, and it does have a little lanyard pin in the back. I should have showed that. Now this one, I like this one so much, but there's one huge thing that like I didn't even realize. So, beautiful looking knife. Just beautiful. Look at the micro milling. Nice overlay that's contoured. Really good quality carbon fiber. Detent is super solid. Love the blade shape. Such a good looking knife, right? Isn't that just a damn good looking knife? Ergos are hand melting. Really good ergos. Nice choke up spot. Geometry's decent. Nice sharpening choil. Action. You know, it's going to break in. Definitely going to break in. Nice centering. Stiff detent, but I mean that in a good way. Now, what is the major thing? No clip. I didn't realize that when I got it. It is D2, which, you know, it is what it is right now at the moment. But for the price I paid for these, not a big deal. But man, no clip. I'll say this though. Holy cow, it makes it very comfortable. Very, very comfortable in the hand. So I'm going to have to get a slip or something. Or I wonder if I could just put it in my slip that I already carry. But I kind of like, you know, when I put the knives in my my EDC organizer that's on my belt, that the clip adds tension to it while it's in there. This one I'm just going to have to get a slip or something. Maybe I'll try the organizer. Internal stop pins. Love to see that. That's my favorite way to lock up. We do have a detent ramp. Ooh. This thing's going to break in really nice. Detent is, let's see where it's at. Yeah, it's a little late, but not horrible. I can get past it. And since it has that ramp right at the end, so right there, it's past it. So I guess it's not too bad, but I really like the look of this knife, man. Just a good looking knife. Good access to the lock bar. Like I said, I can tell it's going to get drop shutty. The flipper tab, pretty comfortable. Great break in the detent. Love the micro milling. Beautiful satin. Yeah, beautiful drop point blade. Simple, but it has those little details that make it really nice. All right, next one. We have two more. Oh, sorry. This one is, I'm probably going to put it on the screen, but now they're writing it on there. This is the 339. They're writing it on all the blades now, but I'll make sure I put them up on the screen. Now, I might not be able to get, I'm not sure the prices I'll be able to find. Hopefully I can link them all. Now, this one, pretty crazy looking. Now, this is probably, I think it's a Jelly Jerry. Yes, it is. Because Jelly Jerry likes these kind of crazy look. He does some simple designs. Like, my favorite one he's ever done has been the 223. I love the 223. One of my favorite knives. Seriously. Such a good knife. Really comfortable. Good geometry. It's just a great tool. That's what I love about it. It's a great tool. This one, we have a clip point that has a tiny, tiny bit of lift. So it's a good functioning clip point. Nice choke up spot. He did another one that it was similar to this. I forget the number, but I really liked it. Like, it was, the action was amazing. It was crazy comfortable. And this one is nice and comfortable as well. I do feel this a tiny bit, but when I choke up here, I don't. Access to the lock bar is pretty comfortable. They don't really give you a cutout, but because it's in this choil area, it's pretty comfortable. Front flipping action is good, but they didn't do the right jimping. But what they did do is you have a ton of leverage, and it's nice and tall. And this is like sloped, so it gives you a great place to break it. So very easy, and the detent's not, it's nice and strong, but it's not too strong for a front flipper. So, at least in my opinion. Now you have the hole for the reverse flick. The hole's a little small, but it works. Now, left-handed, you have this somewhat bolster area, so it also works. Because you have this scale covering. Now, really look at this thing. It has crazy milling. Good-looking milling. All these parts are really intricate. And you would think right here would be uncomfortable, but it's super comfortable right there. at least in my hands, wrapping my finger around right there is nice and comfortable. And I can put it right there and put my middle finger there. Come on, focus. There we go. The clip looks crazy, but we'll see how that works. Now, one thing I dislike about this is this. Look at the blade to handle ratio. That looks wicked. It just doesn't even, like, it looks like the blade stops 3/4 of the way. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it does make it to where you have a nice big handle, and the blade is a decent size. It's not a small blade. I mean, it's not stupid big, but it's a good size. And it is rather comfortable in the hand. Aside from this, a little tiny pokey part, but it's not to the point to where I would complain about it yet, but we'll see. Geometry is mediocre, not bad. We'll see how that clip works. No milling in the inside, but they don't need it because of the carbon fiber. Really nice carbon fiber. Love that it's TH. Now, it kind of looks like it has a reversible clip. I don't think it does, though. Let's look at it. Because that area right there doesn't match the shape. I think this is just... Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, I'll try it, but I doubt it. It's possible that it might fit, but I don't think so, though. I really don't. But I'll test it out. Let's get to the next one. Oh, yeah, this one. I keep messing this up. This one is the 213. You guys probably already seen it, but it has a little bit of lock stick, but I think it's just because there's oil still on it, because these things come very oily. Very oily. Last one. I've already talked about this one. I do have this one already. I don't even know how I got... Oh, wait. How did I get 2 of them? It's hard for me to remember now. This one's really cool. Very comfortable in the hand. The reverse flick is really good. Thumb flick is decent. My thumb's kind of messed up, but the front flipping action is also really good. And it's super comfortable in the hand. Another Jelly Jerry. The Twosun TS215. 14C28N. Beautiful clip. So now I have 2 of these. Very cool. Nice satin finish, but it's a little heavier than some of the other satin finishes that the Sandviks come with, so I don't know. I did get one. I forgot to show you guys. One of these knives has, look at this. This one came with a couple scratches on the finish right here, or inconsistencies. I personally don't care. I'm going to scratch it up anyways, probably. That detent, man. Look at that, super light. I'll bring that other one back. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I am liking this one. Good access to the reverse flick. The reverse flick is nice and comfortable. Very solid. Nice detent. And mine, my other one has broken in pretty good. So I'll probably be selling this one. And, when I first unboxed it, I had a couple complaints on it. But I quickly started really enjoying it. Not a big fan of the plunge grind, but whatever. But yeah, I quickly started enjoying it and realizing, the little things that are nice about it. Micro milling, beautiful carbon fiber. The clip works great, like really good. Reverse flick is great, right or left-handed. And you have the front flipper. Internal stop pins. Lockup is rock solid. Nice and centered. Yeah, this is a good one. But there you guys go. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll have the one that I was really excited about here in just a couple days, because I'm really upset that one didn't come, but we had one more. Oh yeah, right here. There you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.